I don't know why laughing is just an immediate response to like saying what's up to y'all. Guys, I want to talk about something. Let's check what time it is right now. It's 11:53. Go ahead, focus. It's 11:53. I have to go to work at 12:45. I don't think I'll be making a video today. I was planning to make a Lost in Vivo or another Poppy Playtime video or this new Amenti video game I downloaded, but I don't think I have time for that today. But instead, I want to talk about something else. So as a lot of y'all know, and by a lot of y'all, I mean all 66 of you, thanks. As you guys all know, I do YouTube. Obviously, that's probably where you're watching this video, and I like to do YouTube. But I want to get on here and I want to just talk about something really quick. I want to talk about why I do YouTube, what it means to me, and I want to talk about where I want to go with it. I'll try to keep this all very short because I don't want to do an hour-long video like this is some podcast, which is exactly what I ended up doing anyway. But, you know, anytime I say I'm going to try and wrap it up quickly, I end up yapping for like 20 minutes more than I actually should. So just bear with me. First things first, why do I do YouTube? I do YouTube for a couple reasons, but mainly the reason I do it is because it is one of the only things that I love to do. Really, really love to do. Everyone has that one passion they like to do, or those couple passions they like to do that nobody has to tell you to do it, but you just do it and it's amazing. You do it and it's like you're a natural. It's like you were born to do this. For me, those are a couple things. One is boxing. Some of y'all might not know this about me. I really, really, really love boxing. Boxing, I started when I was like 7 or 8, but then I got back into a couple years ago when I was like 15. You know, I'm not a Muhammad Ali or anything, but I handle myself pretty well and it is really fun. I love running till my guts fall out. I love running and I love hitting my punching bag. I love lifting my freaking weights over there. I love fighting other people. I love sparring. I love the brotherhood that it brings. I love the self-confidence it brings. It can certainly bring you a lot of pride. We try to avoid that. But for the most part, it really is just an amazing self-confidence booster and an amazing lesson and an amazing means to let out some anger or to isolate yourself. One of the things that really works for me is whenever I'm in a bit of a problem about something, I just try and work out or box or something, and it's just isolation. It just helps you think because you're alone with your thoughts. So boxing is one of those things. Another of those things is philosophy. That one's not really as big, but I love talking about morals. I love talking about like reality and how people should move and things of that nature. One of the ways that I actually got into believing in Jesus was philosophy. And the third thing is YouTube. I really love to do, or just making videos, but I really like to make videos because I get to do what my favorite YouTubers did. And the reason that that's like so cool to me is because I grew up watching these guys. Like when I was like 5 to 8 years old, you know, my dad would have me watching WWE well, not when I was 5, but like, you know, when I was like around like 5 to 12, let's span it out. But like he had us watching WWE. We were playing Mortal Kombat. Like we were already playing games and watching movies and doing all that cool stuff, watching cartoons, you know, SpongeBob, Amazing World of Gumball, Adventure Time, Regular Show, the classics. But one of the things that I really liked to do was watch YouTube videos. And I'll never forget the first YouTube video I ever did was I was watching Markiplier play Five Nights at Freddy's.
Everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's, an indie horror game that you guys suggested en masse, and I saw that Yamimash played it and he said it was really, really good. Oh, the sounds, I don't like them. Ah, no! Oh, yeah! I tried to push it! Oh my god! Oh!
And just watching him play Five Nights at Freddy's was so hilarious. You know, I'm the king of Five Nights at Freddy's and all that good stuff. And then through watching that, I ended up finding Jacksepticeye.
Top of the morning to you laddies, my name is Jacksepticeye and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's, a game that I feel like I don't even have to explain anymore because every single person on the planet is playing this game right now, except me. Jesus! No! No! No, you don't! No, you don't! Stay out, you bitch! Me!
The second YouTuber I ever watched, and he was just as hilarious, just as R-rated, not as, you know, Asian. He was Irish, or is Irish, but you know what I'm saying. But like, it was just as fun watching that. So then I stuck on those two for a while, and as I was watching those two, I'm just watching gameplays throughout the years, and then I think I ended up watching one of them. I think it was one of them. I forget if it was anyone else, but I'm pretty sure it was one of them. I ended up watching them play Rides with Strangers, and that game was so scary, and I love watching horror stuff. I hate playing it, but I love watching it. I'm gonna grow a love for them eventually. Just watch. But through watching that, I ended up finding this guy called Cory Kenshin when I was about like 8 years old, and I remember I clicked on that video and I just saw him play the game, and he was just the energy, bro, the freaking energy.
What's up, YouTube? What's going on? Cory Kenshin here, and welcome to Rides with Strangers. Look at this dude. Look at this man on the title screen. I got a little advice if you're thinking about playing this game.
Just watching him head first go into it and make jokes alongside it, and the funny editing and the gameplay and the skill and the, like, you could just feel, I don't want to say the aura, but like, you know, you could just feel the energy behind it, bro. You could feel the community he had behind him, even through watching one or two videos. After Cory Kenshin, I ended up finding a guy named Berleezy, right? And I ended up finding him when I was like 10, so I found him a couple years later. And I remember one of the first videos I ever watched were his exposed videos.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another installment of Exposed. It is your host, with the rose, Berleezy! 100K subscribers? Damn! Did y'all see how far she jumped off the porch? If you don't jump your ass to an Olympic arena, you do great!
I know those were hilarious, but yeah, y'all, you know, the community would tend to get on him about it, but he was doing funny Berleezy videos. Then I started watching him playing gaming videos, and that's where I really developed my love for Cory Kenshin and Berleezy. And then I just started watching them for like years and years and years, and it just became normal, just became habit. Like every time I would just go to school, come home, do homework, watch Cory Kenshin and Berleezy, and you know, I'd be playing the game and working out and everything in between. But I just watched those two for such a big portion of my life, and I always wanted to do it. Like I always wanted to do YouTube. I mean, my parents, it's not that they don't support me, it's just that like they either don't understand, or they just, you know, don't think it's a good idea, or like it's just they're not into it as much. But it's always been a passion of mine, and that's why I want to do it. Second thing we got to get into is what it means to me. YouTube means to me a plethora of things. One, it's a way to express me being me. It's one of the ways to express me being me, and I can do that anywhere, right? I'm not a unique Well, I'm unique, but like, you get what I'm saying. I'm not like a rare commodity. Like, I can go to work and be normal. I can go to school and be normal. I can chill with my friends and be normal, play the games. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not wild for me to act normal. I don't have to hide away. But something about sitting behind a camera and playing a game and just being raw about it, I feel like there's nothing like it. It's weird. It's weird getting in front of a camera at first. Like, if you scroll down in my old videos, please don't. But if you like scroll down to my old videos about like a year ago or so, like, you can kind of tell I was trying to entertain people. And then I remember my friend Cross, big homie, I remember my friend Cross like pointed it out and was just like, bro, just be yourself. Like people can tell when you're trying to impress them. And I started doing that, and it's been so much more fun to do YouTube now as well. What YouTube also means to me is a way to make art. Everything is art. Everything is art. Every single thing you can do is art. And whether it's making YouTube videos, whether it's boxing or fighting, whether it's actually doing art, whether it's perfecting a craft, whether it's I don't know, if you're folding paper like origami, or if you're freaking I don't know, washing dishes. It's something. Everything you do, you can turn into an art form, and everybody is capable of some kind of art. You just have to find what type of art you're good at. But for me, it's a way to be myself. It's a way to make art. This is what I'm just normally good at. Probably because I'm like J. Cole. I've put my 10,000 hours in. I've watched a bunch of YouTube videos. Like, I probably just know my way around the block a little bit. It also means to me a future. And dude, every time I watch, look, let me put it like this. Brilleezy, I love you. But I gotta put this one section to Corey for a sec. Subscribe to Brilleezy. I want y'all to look at something. Monsters We Make, created by Cory Kenshin. I just saw a video while I was in bed after going to bed late. And freaking, I don't know, after going to bed late and laying in bed and being lazy, I saw a Cory Kenshin video just now about his new apartment tour. Well, not new, but it was about 8 years ago or so at this point in the video. But I saw his apartment tour video, and he's just going around showing all the cool stuff. And it's really dope, because I always like to see what setup everyone else got, because I'm always trying to get a better setup. I'm always trying to be better with my, you know, microphones and my webcams and everything. But man, what he said at the end of the video was really, really inspiring. And this isn't the only time I've been inspired by him, but it's one of those moments where it just sets your heart ablaze, just makes you want to chase your dreams. Just makes you want to get up and go at it and stop being lazy and stop being nervous and stop being doubtful and stop second guessing yourself and just go for it. And I wonder if I'll put it in the video. Will I? I know he won't copyright strike me, but whatever. I'll put it in the video.
Guys, I just want to say thank you, first of all, for watching the video, but more importantly, thank you guys so much for your support and your freaking love, because without that, I wouldn't be here. Growing up, it wasn't like the ghetto or the projects. I wasn't poor, I guess is what I'm trying to say, but it wasn't anything like this. Like, it's insane. Look at this dude, just distracting the crap out of me. Give me the leash. Being 23 years old and you know, having a place like this, it makes me feel very, very happy and very grateful. You know, when I show my parents, like, you know, as a son, you know, I can show them, you know, what I've been able to do through God and through you guys. It's just incredible. And I gotta thank God, my Father, and I just want to say to you guys that you can do anything, all right? And you've heard me say that before, but if you just go back through my library, maybe even like a year ago, I was living in the dorm rooms. as a university student, and then I moved out to my first apartment, barely having enough to pay the rent, but just having a dream that maybe one day I could do YouTube full time. And then we fast forward here, and I freaking live here, and I freaking got a puppy named Samson, and it's just crazy how far that we've been able to come. Hey, you're okay. So once again, whatever your dream is, whatever you want to do it, all right? Shia LaBeouf, freaking do it, all right? I am the proof that you can set out on a mission, you can set out on your dream and accomplish it no matter what people are saying to you. Some people are saying that I never should have left Michigan and saying that, you know, YouTube isn't going to be here forever. But dang it, we did it. We got under 50,000 subscribers, and we did more than that. We got... I don't even know how many we have now. Whatever it is that you want to do, just make sure you work hard at it. Take breaks, you know. Sometimes you have to step away from it. Yeah, I know I left for 2 months. But yeah, just make sure that you go about it in a healthy fashion. And you will succeed, man.
And just thinking about it, bro, it's so, like, beautiful is the only way I can really describe it. Like, I'm literally holding a copy of my one of my favorite YouTubers. Y'all know it's CK in Berlin, you know what I'm saying? Berlin, CK in Berlin. But like, I'm holding a copy of one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. And to think about, dude, it makes you want to tear up, but I'm not doing that on camera. I remember watching this guy when I was 8. I'm 18 now. I've been watching this man for 10 years, for an entire decade. And to think that he went from making those cool YouTube videos that everybody loved to hitting 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 7 million, 10 million, 20 million. Like, it's literally unfathomable to me, bro. And it's just to think he went from that to chasing another one of his dreams and coming out with his own manga and potentially new anime. Let's just read this for a sec. I just want to read the back because I haven't even cracked this open myself yet, but let's just read it together for a sec. Would you survive your first day? Let me get it in like the camera. Hold on. For Jabari Booker, acceptance into the world-renowned. For Jabari Booker, acceptance into the world-renowned New Eden Academy promised a path to musical mastery and, more importantly, financial freedom for his family in a post-eternal night world. That first part sounded like something Danganronpa, bro. It sounded like it's a guaranteed pass for life. But on his first day, that dream crumbles into a nightmare. Jabari learns the academy is a front for enlisting students to fight a deadly war. Now trapped, he is forced to battle monstrous beings, known only as Leakers, whose origin and purpose remain a mystery. As Jabari descends deeper into darkness, he realizes terror awaits him. With new allies, Jabari must confront not only the bloodthirsty Leakers, but also the corruption festering in his new city, all under the watchful eyes of Sanada. Bro, that is so heat, bro. That's so heat to just like watch. I haven't even cracked the plastic open. It's still in the plastic. So just to watch what he's gone through in his career to coming out to where he is now, and just how he always talks about never giving up. Let me tell y'all this right now. As a guy with only 66 subscribers and nothing but a job, a loving mother, and a dream, let me tell y'all, you can do anything you set your mind to. You can, and it sounds so cliche, but it's so true, and we forget it so often. So many times we know things and we forget about them until someone reminds us. You can do anything, dude. Anything you put your mind to. And one of Corey Kenshin's, one of his most favored sayings is, with the time and the effort, you are unstoppable. If you put in the time, if you're not out at the club every night, you're not always hanging out with your friends, even if they invite you, you can, but you know, you're not always going to hang out, you're not always trying to scroll, you're not always, you know, just coming home and playing the game, you're not always talking to your girlfriend, you're not always in a relationship, you're not always doing the things you want to do, because life is about sacrifices. You put in the time and the effort, you wring every last drop until you get what you want. And with the time and the effort, God willing, you will have it. Which I suppose brings me into my next part of the video. What I want from YouTube. Let me paint this situation for you guys. I'm an 18-year-old boy who lives with his mom. I record in a basement. I mean, I got this nice little setup, don't get me wrong. Like, I got my soundproofs behind me. I got 2 monitors, a speaker, I got a Shure, I got a nice little webcam, like I got a nice little computer desk. I filled out an application to college, and if everything goes, you know, normally, I guess how it should be, then I'll be going to college in about 6 months? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. 5 months, sorry. If everything goes how it should be normally, I'll be going there for about 2 years, and then I might even go to a university. I'm thinking Florida because they have boxing stuff. Y'all know how much I love that. That means I have about 2 years, maybe more, but I have about 2 years to really try and do something. And I don't gotta hit no million in 2 years, but I want to set a goal for myself, because if I don't set a goal, I'm just gonna get drained out and I'm not gonna want to do videos and I'm gonna make up all types of excuses. I want a goal that I have to take seriously, that I have to like make sacrifices for, because I really do want that YouTube life. And that goal is in the next five months, right? Yeah. In the next 5 months, before I go to school, before I head off to my 2-year college, in 5 months, I want to reach 1,000 subscribers. And then after that, 2 years in, when I'm like going to school and now I'm here for about 2 years, in those 2 years, I want to go from 1,000 to 10,000. Now, you probably watch other YouTubers and you're like,
10,000, okay. Bro just wanted the easy way.
10,000, even 1,000 right now is a lot to a guy with only 66 subscribers. And I might not hit it, but I'm gonna try my hardest. And I remember when I was boxing, there was this one kid that when I started out, he gave me a run for my money. If I went back right now, he probably could, because I haven't been there in a while. Basically, there was this one guy, right? And he's a young kid. Like, I'm 18, he's probably like 14 or 15. Like, he was like 12 at the time. Like, this dude he's a genetic freak, trust me. I remember one day when we were sprinting on the track field. I remember we were sprinting and it was like we were all running. We were just like going around, and like we ended up having to like do sprints and stuff like that. But we were running around, and at the end, sometimes coach would make a sprint to the finish. And I remember we were going, and while we were running, everybody else lagged behind us. So it was just me and LD. And I remember we were running, and I remember like he didn't even make a sprint just regularly. Like, he picked up that we were trying to compete with each other, because we were running and then I tried to get in front of him, or maybe he tried first, but we kept trying to go in front of each other. And then eventually it got from a point where we were like jogging fast for a sec and then going back to normal to just picking up speed to now we're just literally racing against each other. And I remember Cash in the back. Cash is one of the coaches. I remember Cash in the back just being like, who wants it more? And we were sprinting and I ended up giving up. And I ended up like slowing down, and I ran out of stamina, and he went past me. And I remember as we're all sitting on the grass of the football field, we're all sitting there catching our breath before we get up again. I remember Cash and Skinny. Number 1 and number 2, I call them, because they're like the 12 Kizuki, and they're like part of the upper 6. Those 2 dudes are nasty. But I remember as I'm sitting there getting my breath, I just remember he asked me, why did you let him beat you? And I tried to give excuses. I was like, man, I just ran out of stamina. You know, I ran out of breath or whatever. And he was like, I don't believe that. He was like, he wasn't going for that answer. He knew there was something else. He was like, I'm gonna ask you again, why did you let him beat you? And I said, I don't know. And I remember Skinny came from the right and he just looked at me and he said, if this is something you want to do, put everything you have into it. Put it all on the table. Like, if you're going to do this, don't give it 80%. Don't go as hard as you can for a week or 2 or a year or 2. If this is really what you want to do, put everything you have into it. Try or don't try. Either give 100% or go home. You're not gonna make it this way going 80%, going 50%, you know, doing stupid stuff. Give it up. If this is what you want to do, give it everything you have. And I just try to keep that mentality so much. And I don't know if I'll ever get big on YouTube, but I know one thing. I'm going to try as hard as I possibly can. I have visions, bro. I literally have visions of like years from now, maybe even a decade from now, like years from now, just having like 1 million subscribers or 1 million or 10 million. And I'm in my own little house and I got a freaking office set up like Corey Kenshin, and I just got mad people watching my videos, and I'm gonna meet all these people on YouTube and we're gonna do mad collabs. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna be good with my money. I'm gonna be good with my passion. I'm gonna inspire people. I'm gonna make people laugh. I'm gonna get to show my parents that I really was doing something. I just have a vision of me really doing what I wanted to do as a kid, really fulfilling that childhood dream. This goes out to me, and this goes out to you sitting at home. Whatever you want to do, give it 100%. Don't wait. Don't let other people hold you down. There's going to be people that are going to do this to me and people that are going to do this to you, and we have to be prepared for it. They're going to tell you it's not going to work. It's not happening fast enough. You should have never done this. You should have never done that. It takes this, it takes that. It's going to be a lot of people telling you what it takes that aren't going to do what it takes. Keep your head up, keep your chest up, and put your pedal to the metal, bro. At the end of the day, it's not about accomplishing your goals. At the end of the day, it's about being able to look yourself in the face and say, I gave it 100%. And that's all I care about. Starting today, I'm a changed man. I'm not gonna be chilling with my homies too much and doing all this stupid stuff and trying to stay up late. I'm gonna be taking breaks, like Corey Kenshin said, right? But I'm gonna be putting my pedal to the metal. I'm gonna be putting in that time, that effort. 5 months. 5 months, 1,000 subscribers. 2 years, 10,000 subscribers. Let's get to it. I'm ready. I'm freaking ready. Thank y'all for sitting through and just watching me and my sad, tiny little violin I have a dream speech. But I got work to do, and I'm happy to put it in. So I got some new videos coming for y'all. The next are gonna be a couple horror games. I'm trying not to record too much when my mother is at the house and upstairs, but I'm gonna be giving y'all a few bangers. We got, like I said, we got Lost in Vivo coming. We got Amenti coming. We got new Poppy Playtime stuff coming. And if y'all got any games you want to recommend, let your boy know. I'll see if I could get it. I'll record it for y'all. But if not, I got a few videos coming for y'all, man. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe. I love y'all. And God bless.